So we're pretty accustomed to seeing our favorite wrestlers in the modern era, and it's kind of weird to imagine them appearing in a, let's say, 2005 Velocity Arena. But current stars appearing on television decades before their big break, it's more common than you think.
Live the little boy named Dominik.
So what better way to start off the video than by looking back at a young version of one of the most iconic female athletes in the wrestling industry, Sasha Banks. Did you know that you may have witnessed a legend on the rise on your television screen without even knowing it? Yeah, that's right. You can actually spot a 19-year-old Sasha in the audience on a 2010 episode of Raw. We saw Banks cheering for superstars such as Melina and Michelle McCool that night, both of which she stepped into a ring with in recent years.
Just jealous that my spotlight is bigger than the both of you combined.
Now, the son of Rey Mysterio, Dominik Mysterio, is a fairly new addition to the WWE roster, but it's no surprise that we saw the wrestler numerous times on the television when he was just a little baby. See, Dominik was part of many of his dad's career-defining storylines and moments, including his beef with Eddie Guerrero and CM Punk. Of course, Dominik is quite talented in the ring now, so it's pretty cool that we get to see his full transformation on TV.
My dad brought me into this business. He put me in the front row since I was 7 years old.
Another second-generation superstar we saw grow up in front of our eyes is Charlotte Flair. Now, as we all know, the daughter of Ric Flair is now the most decorated woman in WWE, a title that was given to her by, well, herself.
But I mean, as the most decorated woman in sports entertainment, I am the most decorated woman in sports entertainment history. The most decorated woman. The most decorated woman.
Before she made her official debut at NXT, we saw Charlotte multiple times in the audience for Ric Flair's most memorable matches. And if that wasn't enough, even before that, she made many WCW appearances as a teenager.
She is Charlotte Flair!
Now, we all know that our favorite commentator, Corey Graves, was once a wrestler in the early days of NXT, a career that was unfortunately cut short due to concussion issues. But did you know that Graves has actually appeared in WWE way before that? Now, when I say way before, I meant it, because he was technically a part of the Ruthless Aggression era, except he went by the name of Sterling Keenan and went against the likes of Mark Henry.
Which isn't a surprise as Graves retaliates with hard-hitting offense of his own.
We know Maryse as a two-time Divas champion and wife of the legendary superstar The Miz, but before any of that, the French-Canadian wrestler made an appearance on a 2005 episode of Raw. During John Cena's entrance, the camera pans to a young audience member enjoying the show. Little did they know that she would become the greatest quote-unquote air-flying diva in WWE history. Truly iconic.
I want to be the next air-flying diva.
On the other side of Maryse on the top rope. Hurricane Rana!
And that was our list. Comment below and be sure to leave a like too. We'll see you next time.